But this mass movement is not just restricted to India alone, as Indians from abroad as well are lending their voice to Anna Hazare's fight. Times Now brings you reactions of Indians who are keeping track of what's happening back home and want to join this fight against corruption.
You can write an essay or on the different kinds of corruptions going on in our country. So I think it's very important that we have a separate independent body who doesn't get influenced by the government or the people in power, but who has independence, like we have, I would say, research and analysis wing or the election commissioner. These people work separately, independently. At times, they only report to the president or the prime minister, but they are pretty much independent. So it will be a good step forward to at least instill a feeling of fear of in the minds of anyone who thinks that he's free to commit any crime or commit any kind of corruption.
And the corruption in India has to stop, has been going on for too long, and now with the growing economy, the amount gets bigger. So it's good that Anna Hazare has got into this movement, and he is driving it for many years, and hopefully he will come to a successful conclusion where the speaker or the politicians are not involved in reviewing themselves, but an independent body does that. That is something which will ensure that it stays free from interference as well as it remains objective.
We are very happy to see so much movement against corruption going on in support of Anna Hazare. This is a great movement, and this is just the beginning. Everybody has to realize that this is just the beginning to fight against the corruption. This is definitely a second freedom struggle. This is a freedom from corruption movement that is been picking up, and every nook and corner of India and every Indian across the globe is reacting to this and supporting Anna Hazare's fast in any means they can. They are fasting for Anna Hazare, and also they are conducting marches against corruption across the globe, and they are walking and they are showing their support for Anna Hazare, as well as they are showing their disgruntlement against this corruption that is going on in India presently.
India was actually once called Sone ke Chidiya, a bird of gold, but today it is being looted by a few of its own corrupt people. So a nation whose motto has always been Satyameva Jayate, which means truth alone triumphs, is perhaps going in a state of coma, where its leaders and people are so much deeply enrooted in corruption. So this time, we need not only one Anna, but we need so many people of new age, conscious and concerned souls all across the world to come forward and take the charge of this fight against corruption before it actually turns out to be cancerous. So, we are, although in the foreign soil, but we care about our nation the same way as any Indian in India itself. And we are also going to extend our support to Anna Hazareji's fasting on this 9th of April. And we are going to gather, and we are also going to fast here in Seattle. So a lot of things have been going on, and we extend our support from Dandi March 2 team, which was held in, all across the world on 26th of March.
We also have Mukul, who's joining us from California on Skype. Mukul, what's your message?
I've been following up on the Anna Hazare story for some time now, and then we have also seen some of the scams that happened in the past few years, like the 2G scam or the CWG fraud or the scam that we have seen. That is just to mention in the last couple of years. And going back, we have seen so many scams happening, and all the national wealth that is going into all this corruption. So I just wanted to come out in full support for Anna Hazare, and we all are with him, and we wish him all the success, and will do anything and everything that we can to make this Jan Lokpal bill a reality.
Hey, good morning. This is Jawhar from Los Angeles, San Diego. The response was pretty good, and it is amazing, as well as in India, as well as abroad in NRI's community. It is a long, thriving one issue where it is ignored for decades and needs to be addressed right now. In fact, we have conducted a Dandi March inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, Dandi March 2, 240-mile walk from San Diego to San Francisco from March 12th to 26th.